Hey guys, Buffaque here. I hope you are all doing well right now. These are definitely some strange times we're living through. I hope that everything is going as well as it possibly can be for you and your family. I know that you are all like me. You're very much looking forward to life getting back to normal or as close to normal as it was before. I thought today I would give you guys a really short little update on my first neck knife. This is a Spyderco ARK, ARK, which stands for Always Ready Knife. This is a neck knife that was designed by a veteran named John Shirley. The idea behind the knife was this is something that you can always have with you. It's in H1 steel, the same as all of Spyderco's Salt Series knives. There you can see it, it's in H1 steel. One characteristic of H1 steel, and you can already see it guys, it scratches really easily. If I can get it to focus there, yeah, there we can see it. Scratches very easily. That's just because H1 steel is it's a softer steel, but again, extremely corrosion resistant. So the idea is this is a knife that you can have on you no matter where you are. If you're swimming, if you're showering, if you're camping, whatever, this is a knife that you can always have on your person. Coming to you today, by the way, from an undisclosed location, doing a little camping. So filming this in the tent right now. But anyway, I really like this knife. I don't know how often some of you guys use a neck knife, if at all. Like I said, this is my first. But I've got to say, so far, I really like it. The blade itself is less than an ounce. It's 0.9 ounces. So it's extremely, extremely light. With the sheath altogether, the knife and the sheath together, it's right at 2 ounces. So it's extremely light. It's very thin. It's extremely thin. The sheath comes with a chain, one of the little chains, and it's okay. I just don't like the feel of the metal chain, so I swapped it out for just a little piece of paracord. So like I said, it's a small blade, lightweight. Blade itself is like 2.6 inches, so it's definitely a small blade designed in a self-defense capacity. I'll tell you the reason I bought it. My wife and I have started doing more and more camping recently, and I wanted her to have a blade that she could wear into a bathhouse. So if you do a lot of camping, you know most campgrounds have bathhouses, and if you're tent camping like we do, that's pretty much what you're limited to in terms of staying clean. You know, if you're in an RV or a bigger camper, you've probably got your own bathroom. But if you're tent camping, you gotta use the bathhouse. It's just the way it is. So I wanted her to have something that she could wear, a knife that she could wear on her into the bathhouse while she's, showering. And this seemed like it would be the perfect thing. There is kind of a neat little marking on the blade. You can see it right there. There we are. The little S with the circle around it. That's John Shirley's design mark. Then over here on this side, again, you've got standard Spyderco H1 markings, and you can see it on the handle. These are the standard FRN grips. Does have a lanyard hole on the back here. I put a lanyard on it first day I got it, and I took it off almost right away because what I found was that when I had the knife in the sheath, okay, and wearing it under my t-shirt, the lanyard added a little bit more print, I guess you'd say, under my shirt. It made the knife a little bit more visible. And I will say, without the lanyard on, just the knife in the sheath like this, you cannot see this knife around your neck, hanging down on your chest. You can't see it at all. It is extremely discreet, hides really well. If you were wearing a shirt with any kind of a collar, that would also hide the lanyard or the chain, and really no one would know you have this. One little feature on the sheath here, obviously you've got different carry options with the lanyard holes on the sheath, but one little option you have, or not an option, but a feature that you have is this little tab. What that is that locks the blade in there. So if you want to deploy the knife, you actually have to push that tab down and pull. It's a little awkward to show you with one hand, but they designed that because their first version of this sheath didn't have the locking tab, and from what I've read, some guys were finding that if they would use this as a jogging knife, the knife would slowly start to work its way out of the sheath, and obviously that won't work. That's no good. So they put the little locking tab on there just to make sure it's nice and secure. It's really easy when you're wearing it. It's really easy when you grab the knife to just give this a push down with your finger. Again, it's kind of awkward showing you here with one hand, but it's really easy to engage that tab. Knife comes out nice and fast. So, interesting little knife from Spyderco. If you're like me and you do a lot of camping, this might be something you want to consider, or especially if you know, wife, girlfriend, whoever, this would be a great knife for someone to have on their person at all times. You know, you come out of shower or swimming or whatever it is, you know, you throw a shirt on and nobody knows you've got it, but might be something that you need just for you know, certain occasions. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. Hope you're all staying safe and healthy. We'll see you next time.